We made it work, and now we're here, so we're thrilled. And now we're here, so we're thrilled.
My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. But I came across this, okay? This is a podcast of somebody. I don't know who it is. Okay, I did listen to it. It makes sense. And I didn't read what was underneath there, but I'll read it for the sake of this video. All right, so let's get started. Okay, with family like this, who needs enemy? My heart breaks for her and the millions of adult children who have made the difficult decision cutting out their parents or any toxic narcissist family member. My father and half-sibling have their faults, but this behavior is horrifying. Okay, so let's listen to this podcast.
A hard decision cutting your parents out. I don't know anybody who has cut their parents out of their lives for no reason, right? Like they had to have done something or continue to do the things that are toxic enough to make someone want to cut your parent out of your life. That's a big deal, because even as adults, we have this inbred need to make our parents okay enough. We want parents even as adults. And so when someone cuts their parents out, you'll hear a lot of things like, well, that's your mom, that's your dad. And I'll say, right, but they should have acted like it. This is cutting your parents out is no joke.
Yeah.
And people who end up having to do that will say to me, well, why don't they just admit it? If they would just admit it, then maybe we could move on. And I'll say, well, look, you have to understand something. You're asking him to do the one thing no parent wants to do, and that's admit that you've been a parent.
That's for sure. Okay, I know what the next picture is. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so let's read here. The letter Duchess Meghan sent to her father, which Thomas Markle then gave sold to a tabloid, is heartbreaking. We love you, Meghan. So I guess this is the letter that Meghan wrote. Just more global interview. You've been paid to do so. Say harmful and hurtful things that are untrue. If you love me as you tell the press you do. Okay, that's all I have. Okay, is there more? Okay, that's that. Yeah, she told him, but he continued. And this is why I'm not even gonna talk about the things that she's doing right now. Not she, he's doing right now, because he was out from what I've heard from one of those medias out there. Okay, my father is in heaven, but I remember my father was so protective of me, I couldn't date anyone. He was brutal. My father was willing to do 20 to life because he didn't trust anyone. I didn't care to date anyone because I was petrified of my father being so protective. Thomas is, trash. Okay, yes, he is the definition of a deadbeat dad. There's a sad face. My father, to this day, is overly protective, and I'm 25. However, I can't imagine him, my daddy, doing something like this to myself or any of my siblings. There's the heart, and I'm forever grateful for that. Ah, my goodness. My goodness. Okay, there's more. Let's see here. Okay, so that was that. Okay, my God, this is heartbreaking. It is. Yes, it is. She doesn't deserve the level of hatred, especially not from her pathetic excuse of a father or her half-sibling. Okay, nor should you give him the attention he seeks. He is unworthy father. Unfortunately, no child chooses her parents. Thomas Markle lost his place in his daughter's heart when he decided to participate in hate propaganda against his daughter. He is a cursed father. And the thing is, I think Meghan was willing to give him a chance. The last part, few parts actually, where the thing that the father was doing, that they want to save their strength. okay, for themselves and their children. And this is why they're not parading their children around. And the other thing as well is that last part where he lied to her and she trusted the word that he had said. Oh my God, I'm an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I have another video, more tweets. Okay, let me put some mark here. All right, so this is where I stop. I'm an hour and 16 minutes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more to do. All right, so I will start from here. Thomas restraining. Okay, so you know what? Let's put this in for the sake of that. Okay, let's add this to this because it has to do with the same. So we'll start something completely. Okay, let's do one more. Oops, wrong thing. Control A, V, paste. Alright, so let's do this one. That'll be the last one. Thomas Markle, according to this valid restraining order, threatened to shoot the photographer that paid him to mess up his own daughter's wedding for only $1,500 cash. That's all it took for him to betray his daughter and ruin their relationship forever. Alright, so that's the thing here. If you could see it, okay, this is smaller. It's very blurry to me, so I'll enlarge it when I'm editing. If you could see it, that's it. All right, so let's see some few comments. Let's see here. These are people I blocked. Okay, wants Megan's kids around this. Okay, who was the pap that took the pics of him, and what is his connection with Megan since okay, I don't know. Why
a compassionate person
would not have let that destroy the relationship, but then again, the son-in-law has never met the father-in-law in person. Okay, the photographs came across as sweet. It was a setup to keep him away. Meghan Markle has worked with the photographer since. What? Meghan Markle has worked with the photographer since? What are they talking about? Okay, my mom did it for free while the father from the pit of hell. All right, so that's it. So I'm done with this. Let's do prayer for strength. Am I spelling it? For strength and brighter future. Let's do that. Let's see if something combine. Okay, pray for guidance when life is challenging. I think that's pretty much sums it up. Okay, Lord, I'm here today with open hands and open heart, ready to depend on you to help me through the day and all it bring my way. Help me be like Nehemiah. Help me come to you for guidance, strength, provision, and protection. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. I'm going to record the last 4. No, there's more than 4. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, to finish for the recording. And tomorrow will be, okay, later today will be my doctor's appointment. I couldn't get any during the summer. All right, so that's it. Thank you for support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.